Hi everybody, this is Will Bowen with today's Jumpstart. Today I want to jumpstart gratitude. So often when people talk to me, they remind me that, the complaint-free movement is actually the gratitude movement. Because the opposite of complaining is gratitude. You can't be complaining and grateful at the same time. Unless you're grateful to have something to complain about, I guess. But you know what I mean. They're basically diametrically opposed. I wanted to share something that happened to me recently, and it's so funny when stuff goes wrong in my life, which it seems to happen a lot. I'm sure you feel the same way. But in my particular case, I get to go, hey, that's going to make an interesting jump start. So here's the story. I was speaking in Flagstaff, Arizona, which is a beautiful place, and I was staying at an Airbnb. Now, I stay almost exclusively at Airbnbs when I travel. There really is a hominess about it. I don't stay in people's homes. I typically stay in their second apartments or whatever, or rental property that they have. So, I am staying in probably the nicest, cutest, best appointed, coolest little Airbnb I have ever been in before. There's a waterfall out front. It has, they have Nag-Champa incense for me to light if I want to. And just the artwork and the style and it was cozy and everything. It was just fantastic. And I was set to stay there for 2 nights because I got there, got up the next day, did a speech, and I was supposed to stay another night. Well, unfortunately, after the speech, we found out there was a huge ice storm coming in, snowstorm rather. And they were expecting 48 inches of snow. Let me say that again. Not 4 to 8 inches. 48 inches of snow. We're talking 48 inches. We're talking almost to the top of my wife's head. We're talking 4 feet. We're talking a lot of snow. So what I decided to do was to rent a car and to drive down the mountains there out of Flagstaff and go to Phoenix, spend the night, and then catch up the second leg of my flight when I got there. Now, when I got down the mountain, which I was really grateful, I have to tell you, because here I am coming down the mountains, and it was a blizzard. It was a blizzard. I have never seen such snow. I got out of my car and walked halfway across a parking lot, like 100 feet, and I got lost. I had trouble finding my car. I had to get someone to help me to find it. That's how bad it was. But I got behind a snowplow, and I literally followed the snowplow, and I was so grateful. And when I got to Phoenix, which is of course in the desert, so it was chilly, but it certainly was no snow, I went looking for a hotel. And let me tell you, this has only ever happened to me once before. It happened in New York City. There was not a single hotel room to be had in Phoenix. Not one. I stopped by 9 or 10 hotels that were all close by, and I said to each of them, well, anybody else open? Who are you referring people to? And they said, everybody's packed. Out here by the airport, downtown, everyone is packed. And finally, after having my assistant calling myself, etc., I ended up in the nastiest hotel room I have ever seen. Nasty. Just truly disgusting. It looked like something off of The Wire or Ozark or something like that, or Breaking Bad. It was just nasty. And the walls were and the bed, And I literally took my dirty clothes and I slept on top of my own dirty clothes. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because as I was lying there, just literally repulsed by the smell and where I was lying, I reminded myself that somewhere around 65% of the people on this planet were sleeping on the ground at that moment and would have given anything to have been in that hotel room. To a lot of people living on the streets there in Phoenix and around the world, to be in that place would be absolute luxury. And that's what got me through the night. So whatever nasty stuff you're going through, look for being grateful in it. Try and find the blessing, and more importantly, how fortunate you are compared to others who would gladly change places with you. Be grateful today, and you'll enjoy today. And we'll talk tomorrow. Bye-bye.